Hi, good evening, all of you. It's live, and it's a great opportunity for me uh, that I'm going to live today for website launch of web platform for dialogue. I don't know whether is there anyone. Thank you so much for joining, and it's a great pleasure that as a KICET fellow, I'm Dr. Swati Chakraborty, web platform for dialogue platform moderator, going to launch our website. And thank you, Aniruddha sir, Dr. Aniruddha Burman. I really would like to share my thoughts that what is the cause that we thought about that we should have a platform and how the platform would work around. Then we thought that let's use the lockdown period and web platform for dialogue has came over mind that and we created the platform. Website name is uh, www.webplatform4Dialogue.net. From today onwards, it will be public available, and everyone can easily able to see that what we are going to do. Our main motto is utilize proper utilization of youth for. Actually, I'm trying to live in Facebook also in the Facebook page, but I don't know whether there is some problem. Web platform for dialogue basically is a platform where different aspects will be discussed and from different experts. Yes, I hope Facebook Live is also on. So thank you who are watching Facebook and even YouTube also together. সকলকে নমস্কার. Uh, Hello everybody. Myself, Dr. Swati Chakraborty, Faculty for Human Rights. What is the purpose that web platform for dialogue, this concept has been emerged? and what were the main criteria of the selection of this particular name. As a KAICIIT fellow, KAICIIT is an organization based in Vienna where we can, as a international team, can able to understand what is dialogue and how dialogue would be one of the greatest tool of conflict resolution, conflict management. In 2017, the journey of dialogue facilitator came across, and I'm really fortunate that KAICIIT selected me from India as one of the international fellow. With that journey from 2017 onwards and 2020, it came over my mind that how we can actually utilize the COVID-19 pandemic situations and the utmost need for utilization of the lockdown period, and how we can motivate youth in this lockdown era and pandemic crisis. As we all know that we are in crisis, and it's well known now. We can't escape from COVID-19 unless and until the vaccinations would be available for all of us. Anyway, the main objectives of Web Platform for Dialogue was very simple. Connecting minds in bits and bytes. How? It's a very interesting one, actually. Thank you, all of you, for joining. Minds in bits and bytes. That is very interesting tagline for Web Platform for Dialogue. All over the world, we have friends, philosophers, and guides, but maybe some are known, some are unknown to us. The social media, the virtual world, gave us the opportunity to be united in a certain way. So let's utilize the virtual world. Let's utilize the resources that we have. Each and every individual in the society, unique. They have a unique understanding, they have a unique philosophy, they have a unique USP. So how to utilize this? In that way, the web talk, webinars, storytelling sessions is part of Web Platform for Dialogue. It's an integrated part. And with this, we can able to know different philosophy, different approaches, different aspects in different fields of discussions. Hi, Devyani. Thank you so much. Yes, netizens. Of course. Netizens are very, very essential and important resource nowadays. We have to utilize this period of lockdown. The period of COVID-19 gave us the opportunity. Yes, of course, it is curse. At the same time, we can utilize the opportunity to mobilize the youth and youth power to do something positive, to do something which can be a boon. How to do that? With the series of webinars that has been already started, and Web Platform for Dialogue will give the opportunity of the research scholars, new researchers in the field of social science, in the field of, thank you Gopinath sir, thank you, in the field of engineering, in the field of arts, commerce, and basic sciences. Each and every aspect will be addressed with the series of webinars. Not only that, we will give you the opportunity to the young scholars to publish their articles. We will have a round of discussions, roundtable discussions, and group study. That is very, very important in this era. And we have to utilize this period. Otherwise, if we don't able to utilize this, the resources will gone. I'm telling you a story that what was the background of selecting the name Web Platform for Dialogue. In the quarantine period, when it was a lockdown in India, me and my husband was in a very critical understanding point of discussions regarding the lockdown. And on that very day, uh, this kind of discussions regarding the utilization of human resources came around. And actually, he encouraged me a lot to launch a program with the series of webinars. Then I thought, why don't we have a platform for each and everything? It will be providing the platform to the experts. From them, the senior researchers, from them, we can able to understand how to utilize this period with their different approaches related with COVID-19. What was the scenario before COVID and after COVID? How we can actually utilize the COVID period, and even afterwards also, what would be the policies? How to use the international connections, networking. That is very important. With this dialogue, it could be very, very effective, very easy. Unless and until we approached a person, we don't know that he or she might be also interested to do similar kind of projects, similar kind of research work. The main thing is we are very much afraid of not to share our thoughts. We are afraid of not to having a proper dialogue, not to have a conversation. That is the point where we thought that let's have a round of discussions with the panelists, with the researchers, with the eminent scholars. At the same time, let's talk with the youth, who are the next generation. With that only we will have this sustainable development in the field of academia. Otherwise, we will definitely lose. And this 2-3 months already in a very dilemma, already in a very stressful life we are leading. Let's have a fresh air. Let's have a fresh talk. Let's have a round of positivity. Let's have a round of discussions. Thank you, Piku. Thank you for joining. Piku Ghosh. I really would like to take the name because she's a wonderful person. I personally know her. She's a wonderful person in the field of social work. In this lockdown period, I don't know whether criticize the government or not. I'm not in the position. Government is doing really, really wonderful job, whatever they can do. At the same time, who are doing their brilliant work in the field of social work, they are the NGOs. They're the civil societies, and which are led by the youth especially. Piku is one of a leading name. She was and she is right now even doing a great work in the COVID. After Amphan, the severe type of cyclone, West Bengal and surrounding have faced severe conditions with this dual enemies. Nothing in our hand, it is invisible. We are fighting against invisible virus. We are fighting against invisible enemy. At the same time, we are fighting for our own identity. We are fighting for our own crisis, in and out. In this lockdown period, so many suicidal attempts and actual suicidal case have been happening. Each and every life is precious. Each and every life, I must say. I don't know whether which situation they are doing it. Committing suicide, quote unquote, it's very, very vague word. Committing crime. Suicide is not a crime. Out of stress, out of frustration, out of depression, they are doing. Here is the place where Platform for Dialogue will give the space of sharing any kind of stories anonymously. Share anything, whatever you like. Not necessary it would be related with COVID-19. It could be related in your personal spheres. It could be related on any social issues. Web Platform for Dialogue is for every individual who would really try to connect with each and other. In this platform, we are giving the opportunity to the NGOs to share their stories along with the photographs and videos. That is very important. At least with the photographs and videos, people can able to know that what you are doing, not for the promotion, not for the self advertisement. People may criticize that why you are taking photographs while doing any kind of relief work. I say it is very important to take the photographs to not for your own self, but to motivate others. It is very important, I must say. I already have so many interesting stories, and yesterday we had a wonderful discussions with Urbi Upadhyay. Definitely, Piku, it's your team, of course. She's so kind that she's willing to share the entire credit to her team. Of course, it's a team. Without team, we can't do anything. Even today's life is, of course, a team work. I'm facing because I initiated the program, but my entire team is there to support me. Yeah, where I was there. NGOs will have sharing their stories with their entire details, with their accountability. Of course, the accountability will be there. Whatever stories they're going to share in Web Platform for Dialogue, it will be their story. It will be their responsibility that they are giving the actual scenario without any kind of plagiarism, without any kind of legalities. Anyway, I was sharing a story with Urbi Upadhyay that we had the yesterday's session, storytelling session with Web Platform for Dialogue. It was a wonderful discussion with Urbi. She is a beautiful lady, I must say, a beautiful girl. Very young, and she is doing brilliant work in the field of medical support. She's a real fighter that she's a nurse in Howrah District Hospital. It's a government hospital, and she was serving for COVID patient. You can imagine that how a 22 years old, merely young girl is serving with the PPE suit and jackets, wearing for 18 hours together, and how she is feeling. It is a social responsibility of each and every citizen to support each and every individual for their own sake. She already shared so many facts and figures and how to use and how to be sanitized. So you can visit our web platform for dialogue.net. That is the website that we have already launched from today onwards. Though it's in a very initial stage, we are young, we are very, very young. So please forgive us if anything would be under construction. And I highly appreciate. Please go to the website and do comment. There are the social media linkage are there. So follow us in Twitter @dialogue web. That is a Twitter account. And of course, we are in LinkedIn in the same name, web platform for dialogue. We are in Facebook. Yes, where I'm available each and every time I'm with you. Whatever stories would like to share, just share in our email IDs. Connect @webplatform4Dialogue.net. That is our email ID. I will share definitely afterwards. And what were the main criteria? Do share, do comment, and please provide feedback form. Feedback is very, very important. So there is a button called Reach Us. Do comment with your email ID. We will be in touch surely with the more dialogue and how dialogue would be the tool of your own conflict resolution. Not only in the border conflict, not only in the religious conflict, not only in the ethnical conflict, the conflict within you, the conflict inner you and outer you. We are always here to assist you. It's a wonderful moment that this is the first time I am on live and I'm sharing the stories that how it came around. Definitely, we will provide the link and each and everyone. If anyone would like to share among your friends, among your relatives, among your unknown person, anyone, you can share. My platform for dialogue will give the opportunity to the youth, to the researcher who would be like to part of the dialogue facilitator training process and how it would be going around. Maybe in near future, we are planning to launch some academic program, some training program together for the mutual beneficiaries and how we can grow together. That is very important. We have to grow together. Individually, we are nothing, actually. Piku rightly said that it is a team. It is a team which actually placed us the front face of a platform for dialogue. In the backyard, we have so many shoulders. And with this shoulder to shoulder, we must move on. We must conquer. We must win any war against COVID-19. We have to overcome the pandemic situation. We have to. We don't have any option. We have to live with this. We have to wear the mask. We have to sanitize ourselves after returning back. But how about the sanitization of our inner self? How about the unmask your ownness? Here is a place where we are one. This oneness, the concept of oneness, irrespective of any religion, irrespective of any ethnicity, irrespective of any caste, creed, gender, we are individual. And with this individuality, with this uniqueness, we have to move on. Thank you so much for watching this, and maybe we will come soon with more and more lives. But I personally would not like to prefer to come live, rather to have a discussions. So keep your eyes on in our website www.webplatform4Dialogue.net. Web platform for numerical 4 dialogue.net. Keep your eyes on, because we will have all the informations, upcoming webinars, previous webinars, whatever already happened, so you can able to see very easily, very quick access. It's a very light website. You can find interesting stories, interesting discussions and articles, and of course news related with COVID-19, news related with upcoming webinars, news related with dialogue sharing, and how the United Nations have already launched so many programs, so many training modules have been available to all of them, to all of us, how to utilize them. We can have a round of discussions all the time. So personally thank all of you for watching this live, and maybe we will come soon with all the details, maybe uh, with all of your blessings, with all of your support, we will move further. So with review of the web platform for dialogue, I will share the website with you, and you can access. Maybe after this, you can able to access the website, and we have all of our social media sites linked with our website. So at the end of the website, you can easily see web platform for numerical 4 dialogue.net. So here I would like to end up the today's live session with you, and this is a formal opening ceremony for our website. We really need your blessings, and I hope that will be beneficiary for all of us, and it will be really helpful that all of you join today and to the opening up of the ceremonies of the platform for dialogue. Basically, we are nothing without you. So please be with us, and this platform for dialogue program. Take care, all of you. Namaskar.